palm trees in Malaysia are getting older, and so are the farmers that harvest their fruit to make palm oil. That could have big consequences for a product relied on by billions of people around the world and used in a range of food items, as well as cosmetics and cleaning products. 85-year-old Suratman Mosman is one of the people who farms palm oil in Malaysia. He's found himself in a catch-22. The aging trees on his farm don't bear as much fruit as they used to, and as they have grown taller, it's become more difficult for Suratman to harvest the highest-hanging fruit. Yet, Suratman says he can't afford to replant his old trees either, because waiting for them to fruit would mean years of lost income.
Because there's no other income, I rely solely on the oil palm harvest to support my family. So I did not replant the palm trees. I've just left these palm trees to grow on their own, and to only harvest those that I can reach, about 20 to 25 feet tall.
Government subsidies to encourage replanting are not as high as they once were either. With farmers no longer able to afford to clear land outright, many of them are resorting to a practice called underplanting, where seedlings are planted in between mature trees. As a result, Malaysia's replanting rate has averaged just 2% in the past 5 years, half the government's target. Rising input costs have also compounded the problem, according to 75-year-old Modradi Modnor, another farmer.
Everything is expensive now. Pesticides are costly. Fertilizers is expensive too. Even the harvest labor is pricey now. It's already $23 per ton.
Smallholders like Mod and Suratman play a vital role in the palm oil supply chain. They manage more than a third of plantations in Malaysia and Indonesia, which together account for 85% of global palm oil exports. But even as global demand continues to rise, output from both countries could fall as much as 20% in 5 years, according to Reuters calculations. Industry experts who spoke to Reuters also said future output could fall short of official figures in Malaysia and Indonesia because the condition of current trees and efforts to replant them are worse than those numbers show. That view is backed up by Reuters interviews with more than a dozen farmers and officials in Malaysia. Without urgent investment in replanting, experts warn of a crunch worse than analysts have predicted that could widen gaps in supply and drive up prices. Indonesia's Agriculture Ministry did not respond to requests for comment on the estimates. Malaysia's state-run regulator said it disagreed with the experts' assessment that the number of trees beyond peak age was smaller and that, quote, many smallholders have already begun replanting with government support.